Well, the PlumCrazy team's on another adventure, and this time it's in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. We're staying at a resort in Punta Mita, Mexico, which is about a half hour north of Puerto Vallarta. And the resort offered an all-day sea adventure, and my wife and I decided we'd take that and check it out and see some parts of Mexico we hadn't seen before. Now, most of my friends know I'm a land lover, so this sea thing was a little out of my comfort zone. So after an exhilarating inflatable boat ride to the fishing town of Quimixto, Mexico, we took a walk through town, saw some of the local villagers, and then eventually made it to where our horses were, and we're going to take a horse ride up the hill to the amazing waterfall of Quimixto, where we'd be able to take a refreshing swim under the waterfall and relax at a nice restaurant. Well, the scenery is fantastic. The horse ride wound through these trails up and down this hill and eventually made it to our destination. I don't know if any of us on the trip were expecting what we saw at the top of the hill, but this place was beautiful. Once we crossed over the wooden bridge, we got to the restaurant. The restaurant overlooked the beautiful waterfall, and we were in heaven. So we placed our order at the restaurant and dove in. We had a little time to kill, so we jumped in the pool, waded around in there, and played with the waterfall. This also gave me a great opportunity to test out some of my waterproof cameras. Well, in no time, the fun in the water was over. We went up to the restaurant to eat. After eating, then we jumped back on the horses and head back down the hill. Now, being kind of a car guy, I had to take a shot of these great-looking automobiles. They were just everywhere on the trip down here. It was just amazing that these things even ran. Then again, thinking about it, maybe they didn't. Maybe they were just pulled by horses. But either way, they were quite interesting. And so were the locals. Well, we were back in the boats and off again to another part of the bay. I came across this pirate ship out there, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. Well, we were on to the part of the adventure that I was looking forward to, but at the same time wasn't. This was going to be a great opportunity to try out some of my waterproof cameras and see how they worked, but at the same time, this was the first time I'd ever gone snorkeling. Now, we were snorkeling in the emerald-colored waters of Pizata. For my first time snorkeling, I really had no idea what to expect. This was just amazing to see the fish right up close and personal. unfortunately, it was just about time to get going, and we had to leave this place and the underwater adventure that we just had. But as I left, I followed this school of fish, and it was very exciting to be in the middle of these guys. As I was swimming, one fish turned into 3, and then turned into 6, then turned into 9. Eventually, I was right in the middle of this school, and they were all around me. Just before jumping on the boat, I spotted this pufferfish. Well, back on the inflatable boat, we're off again. This time to relax on the tranquil beach of Bizzuto, and to enjoy a delicious barbecue lunch. Well, it wasn't a private beach. It seemed like Main Street was running right through the middle of it. And we were there at rush hour. But I have to admit, it was beautiful, and it was definitely relaxing. Now, I don't know where they found a chef out in the middle of nowhere, but I don't really care. This barbecue was off the hook, and the scenery was fantastic. Well, like the horse riding, the waterfall, and snorkeling, all things come to an end, and we were on our way back to Puerto Vallarta. As the day was winding down and we were loading up on the bus to get back to the villa, we were all reflecting on what a great day we had. Now, driving through the streets of Puerto Vallarta, I mean, we can really see how lucky and blessed we are to be living in America today. If you're interested in taking a tour like this, check out Vallarta Adventures. They did a fantastic job for us and really made a great trip. If you enjoyed this video and others like it, please join us at PlumCrazyOutdoors.com.